Turtles in Time. Here's the box. Let me just comment on the box art real quick. Let's look at the box art. They put like a lot of effort and detail into the box art. I think that's pretty awesome. Look at the back. Look at the back right there. Look at the sideways. So so I kept the box in really good condition over the years. Let's unbox this. Let's see what's inside. Inside you get the cartridge right there, Turtles in Time, right there, and you get the plastic cover. Then you get the instruction booklet. So I even kept the instruction booklet all these years. You can see Konami, and what's funny is if you read the instruction booklet, it says, "Congratulations, you now own Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4: Turtles in Time for your Super Nintendo system. To prevent turtle extinction, read on, dude." So basically, they put some humor into the instruction booklet. Turtles in Time is one amazing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. This was back when Konami actually produced good games. Now, seriously, this game just gets everything about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right. This is like one of my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games growing up. I would play this for hours and hours on days end back in 1992 when it first came out. Interesting thing was this game was originally an arcade game. And then later on, it was ported to the Super Nintendo. Anyways, this is probably like one of the best beat 'em up games in the '90s, and this was like the '90s was like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle era where everything was turtles. They just came up with a movie. And back in 1990 or 1991, I believe, then they came up with the sequel, and some characters from the sequel of the movie actually appear here. This game is just so fun to play. This game is structured so well, and like everything about this game is it gets everything right. It's such a fun game to play, whether you're playing in first player, whether you're playing alone or with somebody else. Just take a look at this level, Sewer Surfer. This is just it's just a fun. It's just like a very fun level. This is like one of my favorite levels, Sewer Surfers. And look at those pizza monsters. They call it pizza monsters. There's just so many moves you can do with this game. You can like fling characters on screen. You can just have them go back and forth, etc., etc. And the background is actually pretty detailed, and it's like you're playing in a cartoon, and they have different bosses, and they don't reuse bosses in every level. Like one level you'll be up against the Rat King, another level you'll be up against Shredder, I especially like how you can throw the soldiers on the screen, like what you're seeing right there is like Raphael is throwing the soldiers on the screen, and that's something that was unique back in 1992. We just never saw that on a Super Nintendo. Seriously, it's like you're playing in a cartoon, in like an episode of the cartoon. Hell, even Bebop and Rocksteady appear in this game, and you have Leatherhead. So they never reuse bosses. They always have different bosses. Hell, you can even fight Krang, like you're seeing right now. So they don't reuse bosses. They just they use different bosses on each level, and I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty cool. And you even you even fight Shredder towards the end. Just the game is just so much fun to play. I mean, I love playing this. Back in the 90s. It just back in the 90s, this was like an arcade. You would have to. It would like. This is one of the games where you would spend like, I don't know, like $20 or $50 worth of quarters just playing this game. I remember spending close to $60 in quarters playing this game in the arcades back in the 90s before it was ported to Super Nintendo. And just look at Shredder. Look at this is like you're up against Shredder. You're back in the 90s playing against Shredder, and wow, this game is just so much fun, and the unpredictability of it. Like in one level you'll be, you know, in the era of dinosaurs, then you'll jump to, you know, like the future, like Neon Knight Riders takes place. Actually, you know what's funny? This takes place in 2020. Neon Knight Riders, and like the overall music and everything is just it's just such a good game to play on the Super Nintendo. And of course, you also get an ending to the game. You know, the ending is like they return the Statue of Liberty back in New York, and you see Splinter there, and you see like all the turtles in a blimp towards the end. So this game actually had like cutscenes. It would like have like a story structure where, you know, it would actually have an ending too. You see the turtles in a blimp. You know, at the ending. The strange thing is you can only get this ending in the hard mode. But regardless, I think it's a pretty satisfying ending where they get the Statue of Liberty back. One thing I don't understand is why are like the foot soldiers travel back in time too. They never really explained that. But anyways, you know, this overall, like playing this game is like, it's just so much fun. Whether you're playing alone or whether you're playing with a friend or whatever, and you know, it just it felt like, to me, you know, playing this game, you know, in the era of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it felt like I was playing the Saturday morning cartoon show, like an episode of the Saturday morning cartoon show. And I thought that was just awesome that they put so much work and detail into the game. There's also other things you can do with the game. You can have 2 players or time matches. Anyways, this is a great game. This is a great game. It's well worth your time, so check it out.